So the question today is, after everyone has called their representatives and tried to get them to not give the Republicans the votes for this bill to basically to have Donald Trump and Elon Musk take over the government completely, because that's what this will do. We'll lose all of our social services, all of your 401ks, all of your money is gone. They're going to steal everything. You might as well get a hammer and sickle flag and put it in your front yard, because we're definitely headed well over the cliff to fascism, and we're toast if this goes through. So, in a talking points memo by Josh Marshall, he says Democrats are putting on a show, but is it just a head fake? Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer claims his party is standing strong against Republican funding bill. But behind closed doors, some Democrats are signaling they might cut a deal. Let's break this down. So in a speech on Wednesday, Schumer declared that the Senate Democrats are united in blocking the GOP's 6-month funding bill, legislation that slashes non-military spending while propping up Trump's federal agency purge. This sounds great, right? No. Let's pull in range right quick, and I'm going to tell you why this is bad. So, some Democrats are already signaling that they're open to helping the Republicans invoke cloture. So what does cloture mean? Cloture requires that 60 votes to advance a bill to a final vote. If the Democrats help to clear that hurdle, Republicans can then pass the bill with a simple majority. No Democratic votes will be needed. 0. Basically handing Trump everything that he wants. But let's continue. So Senator Whitehouse says Democrats want a chance to vote on their own 30-day funding plan. And Tim Kaine, oh, listen to this. He's suggesting that if Republicans give Democrats a few amendment votes, they'd be willing to move the bill forward. But critics are calling this a smokescreen. So John Marshall of Talking Points Memo calls Schumer's speech a head fake. He claims that this is all a coordinated move to mislead Democratic voters while quietly allowing the bill to pass. According to him, the real deal is already in place. It's already done. Dems dropped the 60-vote rule in exchange for token amendments. The bill then sails through. And we, at that point, I'm telling you, and as I've said it many times before, and no one is listening to a word I've said. I know I'm a small YouTuber, but I know what I'm talking about when I say this. You cannot trust these people. You have to be proactive. You have to do the things that you have to do to save the republic, to save democracy. If you don't, this is what's going to happen. But let's continue. So, progressive voices like Robert Cruikshank, are warning that this isn't even a left versus right issue. It's about fighting versus surrendering. Meanwhile, Democratic strategist Matt McDermott is urging people to keep calling their senators, pointing to John Hickenlooper, who changed his position after public pressure. Yeah, that's what we have to do, but I'm telling you, I don't know if calling them is going to work. I mean, if they're already thinking of this, and we've been calling them forever, ever since the election, to force their hand and to make them stand up for democracy and do something, and they're already contemplating doing this after all of that pressure, what makes you think calling them more is going to help or change anything? House Democrats, including AOC, are standing firm, pushing for a clean 30-day funding extension to avoid a government shutdown. The question remains, will Senate Democrats hold the line, or will they cave to Republican demands? Probably. So what do you think? Do you think they're going to stand strong, or are they going to fold, and is this all just political theater just to get our hopes up, to make it look as if, oh, we did our best? Or are they really going to give the Republicans what they want and give them cloture and screw us all? I personally think they're going to screw us all, but you tell me what you think in the comments. Leave a comment on this. Don't forget to like and share. And please get out there and call. I'm not saying go out in the streets, but it's probably going to come to that soon. But make a call to your elected representative and pressure them to do the right thing. With that being said, have a great day. And boy, it's going to get real hot. So we're all going to need some sunscreen in this one, especially if you're not melanated. You're going to need a lot of sunscreen because it's about to get hot.